Hi, good morning. Hi, everybody. I don't think I've been live for ages and ages. I did a kind of a little live in Malaga this week, but it wasn't very good. I think it was quite grainy. So I thought I'd just come in and say hello, catch up with everybody and let you know what kind of a week I've had. I just come back from a breakfast with a videographer, Ivan. Hi, Ivan, from Go Wild Geese. And we're talking about putting together a little video for me so that clients and prospective couples can get to know me a little bit before they book me. So he's got some great ideas and he's putting together like a little storyboard. So you get to know what I did in the past as a registrar, and then why I came to Spain and how Spain is so important to me, and then all the different ceremonies that I officiate over here. So I'm really excited about that, really excited. So watch this space. We're going on location to Granada, to the Alhambra Palace, to shoot some video, and probably up onto the, I don't know if you can see if I bring my finger in, there's a beautiful torre. So we can go and shoot up there so you can get an idea of some of the wild locations here. So yeah, really excited about that. So that was breakfast, and as we were having breakfast, we were out on a patio in one of the hotels at Almuñeca, and Ivan said, "Look over your shoulder," and there was a dolphin, and a dolphin leaped up into the air. Classic dolphin leap, because all the boquerones are in the bay, all the little anchovies are in the bay. So we've got lots of, we have a great big pod of dolphins here in La Herradura, a pod of about 20, often more. This time of year, sometimes the sea's bubbling with boquerones, and the big fish obviously come in then to catch the little fish. So we often see the dolphins. There was a bit of footage, I think I posted it on my personal Facebook page this week, of a baby dolphin that came right into the bay. Again, there's La Herradura, you can just see behind me. Came right in, close up, and it was playing in the shallows, really close, like about a metre from the sand. Isn't that amazing? So a little dolphin playing in the bay here. Anyway, that was breakfast. Lunch, I'm going out to meet a couple who I officiated an elopement ceremony for this week. Went up to their home, and it was a combination of a bit like a housewarming and an elopement ceremony. So I'm meeting them for lunch as a little celebration. So that's my lunch time. And then this evening, catching up with some friends. We've ordered an Indian takeaway, and then we're going to be Zooming some other friends. So hi Anne, hi Christopher, and Steve and Steffi, I'll see you later. So I've got a busy day today. Probably going to relax a little bit tomorrow, but we may go for lunch with friends again because the sun's shining, as you can see. It's so lovely here. We're near the end of October, but still the sun's shining. Lovely and warm. People are out on the beach. They're paddle boarding and enjoying the weather. So it's great. Now let me think, what else have I done? Oh yeah, actually earlier on in the week it wasn't so great. We had our first rainy day since, I can't remember the last time we had rain. Anyway, we had a rainy day this week, and that was the day, Thursday I think it was. I went off to Malaga and I met up with some wedding suppliers, because back in February, before lockdown, before the pandemic, we had Corre por tu boda, which means run for your wedding. Great big competition, and couples paid an entrance fee. I think it was €40 to enter the competition to win a wedding valued at over €60,000. Can you imagine? And all they had to do to take part was to run 5 kilometers around the port of Malaga within 30 minutes, and then they were entered into a draw, and the winning couple won this wedding. Now, all the wedding suppliers are giving their services for free. So we had the presentation back in February, actually on the day when they pulled the name out of the hat. But this was the first time that all the suppliers had gotten together with the couple to officially congratulate them. And we had the press there. There was video, there was radio, there were photographers, and everybody was interviewed. And we were all so good. We all had our masks on. We were all socially distanced. We all did it very properly. And it was lovely to see the couple again, and they're so excited. And in my interview I said some words in Spanish to the bride and the groom, and the bride was in tears. So I thought, oh yeah, my work here is done. I'm really looking forward to their ceremony. It'll be this time next year. It will be in October 2021. So that was great. So that was in Malaga on Thursday. What else? Oh yeah, I've been working with Tatiana, local wedding planner, Tatiana Llevenes, and she and I have been sourcing some very special venues for a wedding travel company to get them up and off the ground and running and delivering weddings here in Spain. So that's a really exciting project. That's going to be quite a big project. It goes beyond my skill set because I am the celebrant, the officiant. I'm not a wedding planner by any means. So this is where Tatiana comes into it. She's so experienced. She's mainly got her business in Madrid, and then she works along the Costa del Sol, Costa Tropical. She goes all the way from Motril down to Cadiz. And she knows so many contacts and so many venues, so I've been working closely with her, so that was exciting too. What else have I been doing? Oh, blogs. Been blogging my little head off. I've got some blogs coming out in the Wedding Industry Journal, so I'll be sharing a link to that. That's telling wedding suppliers how online weddings are popular, but how all the suppliers can get involved in online weddings. It doesn't matter if you're a florist or a photographer or have chauffeur-driven vehicles, you can all get involved in online weddings, and I give you a little few hints and tips as to how. So that's coming out in the Wedding Industry Journal. And then I've got another blog in, let me think, Event Planner Spain. Event Planner Spain is a directory just based in Spain for events and planners, and they're concentrating on their wedding category now. So I'm going to be letting all my supplier contacts have a special discount code for that. So contact me if you haven't seen it already, but I am going to be publicising a 30% discount code if you want to set up with Event Planner Spain. What else? So that's breakfast, lunch, dinner. My past week, busy. So my next week is going to be mainly planning for Celebratopia. Now, what on earth is Celebratopia? Celebratopia is a fantastic meetup of celebrants from all over the world with expert speakers in a range of subjects, from social media specialists to, I don't know, event planner specialists. And somewhere along the line, I'm in there. And I'm going to be talking about online weddings and live streaming weddings. So I've had a little bit of experience in that category, and that's what I'm going to be speaking on. So I'm going to be the industry expert talking about online weddings for Celebratopia. So all of you celebrants and officiants, keep your eyes on social media and you will see lots of marketing for that. Do sign up. It's going to be an incredible summit of a great meeting of minds of celebrants and officiants and industry experts. And somewhere in there, I'm in there too, as an industry expert. Me, go me. So I'll be talking about that too in my social media. So I just wanted to come on and say hello. I kind of hardly not got any voice today because I was gigging last night. So when I'm not celebranting, I'm out and doing my therapy. My therapy is my singing. I sing with a band called The Weekenders. Hi Rob, hi Howard. And last night I was singing in Almuñeca. It was great. We may not be the best band in the world, but we are the band that has the most fun. And it was a riot. It was great fun last night. Really, really enjoyed it. But consequently, I haven't got much voice left. So looking forward to the next gig. Again, watch my social media and I'll post that probably on my personal pages rather than the celebrant pages. So yeah, that's me. Busy. Practicing for my presentation on Celebratopia, organising the different shoots for my new video coming up. And I can't believe I'm saying that. I actually went to a sound recording studio, which is really good. So thank you very much to Joe Norris in Almuñeca. That was a great experience. So there's a professional soundtrack going on to the video. But this is all something that I think other celebrants could think about, but wedding planners, I mean, I'm kind of selling myself because I am my product, I am my business. When you buy into me as a celebrant, you're buying my expertise, my experience and my personality, because all of us celebrants are so different. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a video to express this. But this is something that wedding planners might like to consider as well. So if any of you guys out there, local wedding planners in the south of Spain, if you want to project yourself as who you are and your experience and the venues that you represent and so on, and put you in contact with Ivan. Also venues. I know that wedding planners at the moment are doing a lot of kind of go-sees. They're taking their mobile phones around the different venues to show to the couples, because the couples aren't travelling out here at the moment to visit venues. Why don't you think about a professional video? It would be a really great idea if you had one that was on your website, either the wedding planner website or the venue website or both, so that couples can see around the venue without having to visit, without having to travel to Spain. So talking about travelling to Spain, what's it like here at the moment? Not a lot has changed actually. We still all wear masks if we're out in the street. Excuse the little moto going past there. So we all still wear masks. We have restrictions in our restaurants as to how far the tables are distance apart and how many people can sit at a table. It's 10 at the moment. It might be reduced to 6 shortly. That's not confirmed yet. But not an awful lot has changed. The weddings are continuing. There was a post in a couple of wedding supplier groups this morning. Are weddings going ahead in Spain? Yes, they are. They've been going ahead the whole time through this pandemic period, but with different restrictions. And if you want to know what the current restrictions are, have a look at the post pinned to the top of my Facebook page, because regionally there are different restrictions. We have government regulations, laws, and then we have regional regulations. So I'm trying to keep on top of that as much as possible. I'm specifically looking at what happens here in Andalusia, but if anything else pops up and I only repeat what I learn from reliable resources, then I'm sharing that too in the various comments. So weddings are continuing here in Spain and it's absolutely beautiful weather. So if you're thinking about it, why don't you just do it? Just book that flight, come out here and perhaps have an elopement. Perhaps not a good idea for lots and lots of guests to travel at the moment, purely because when they return, a lot of you have to quarantine depending what your country is you're traveling from. So whereas it might not be a good idea for lots of guests to travel at the moment, there's absolutely no reason at all why as a couple you shouldn't be having an elopement ceremony. I officiated a beautiful elopement ceremony this week and it was very meaningful. There were happy tears and it was very, very special. So the couple have now had their ceremony, and then when the time is right, then they will have a great big party to celebrate at home. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to be out here on my sun terrace with me and listening to me ramble. I've got lots coming up, lots that I'm doing. I'm keeping busy, 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 and I will keep in touch, I promise. I haven't been in touch quite as much as I should have done, so I will keep in touch. And let's hook up soon, back on my sun terrace for some more catching up. Okay, lots of love to everybody and have a great weekend.